Hey everyone, Soundwave 84 here with another review. In this review, take a look at Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Powerdasher Cromar. So he comes in one of these nice little boxes, sort of like the Generation Selects. You just open it up. It's that easy, and just take the figure right out. So we'll be taking a look at this guy right here, who is Powerdasher Cromar. He was the Jet Powerdasher in G1. And they have now updated him in Siege to go along with Zetar and Aragon. And I'm going to say they're all just the weaponizers retooled. They're in different colors and new head sculpts. Brunt became Zetar, Cog became Aragon, and Six Gun became Cromar. So we're going to take this bad boy over there and take a look at him. And we'll, at the end of the video, I'll give you my final thoughts on this figure. Pretty much I'm going to say this though, if you like Six Gun, you're going to like this guy. So, simple as that. Alrighty, so here is Cromar. Now he is, like I said, just Six Gun retooled. We got a new head sculpt and new colors for the molded plastic. Oh, dude. Get back on there. So you can see he is exactly the same figure. It just got some different paint apps, which honestly, I think the colors on Cromar pop a little more. The silver on the red on the black. I like how his chest is black, so I think it makes the windshield-like thing here and the little like metallic screws just pop out. Now, I like that. So we'll just take him to the side. And pretty much he is exactly the exact same. He's exactly the exact, yes, I said that. He is exactly the same figure as Six Gun. Like I said, just a new head and new colors. So if you hate buying the same mold repeatedly, skip this guy, I guess, unless you really, really want this Powerdasher. Overall, the head sculpt is very nice. And I'll put this right here so you can see it with the original G1 toy. And then we'll just put it back so you can see a full-on body shot with him. Now, I think that, like I said, I think the colors work really good on this guy. And he looks good with the other Powerdashers. And we'll bring them in. So we got Cromar. Here is Aragon. And here is Zetar. They're cool. They look good together. They all have the weird, funky looking faces. And they had that in the G1 toys. And they have it now. I kind of like that because they're odd. And I like odd figures sometimes. But they're a little fun to play with. Like I said, they're just first the weaponizers. So if you like having weaponizers that take them apart, cannibalize them, put them on your other Transformers, these guys are something that you will enjoy and like to have and play with. Now, straight on, paint on my copy is excellently applied, what little bit there is. Mainly it says here, and then of course the face, which is beautifully done for the odd, ugly looking face it is. Not much paint really on the figures, mostly just different shades of molded plastic. After looking at the copy a little more, I think his whole torso is actually red plastic painted black. Because you can kind of see back here, you can see there's red in here. But these are red tips. So this is all painted black. Now this shoulder parts here are not, because that actually comes off of the figure. You can see there's red. So his torso here has been painted black. Full 360 of the figure. Of course, being the Siege, you can get dynamic poses and stuff out of these guys. They pose excellent and do lots of cool things. Great articulation. That's one of the best things about the Siege line. I would say overall is the articulation in these figures and the amount of detail. They look really good. Now, transforming this guy into his mode he has. And like I said, you can take them apart, and the instructions give you lots of different ways you can make them into certain kinds of weapons for your other Transformers. But to transform him into his little jet mode, what we're going to do is remove his arms. So just take those off. And we'll take a look at that real quick. He comes with this gun underneath, which tabs in right behind this little hollow part. But it does come off, and he can then hold it and wield it if he, if you really want him to. Also, these red guns on the back come out, and you can use those as handheld weapons as well. So we take his arms out. I'm going to raise these pieces up. And then this will lift off. I'm going to take his head, turn it around and face the back. Piece here will come up and over. It's still pretty much molded to fit 6 Gun's head, because the gap here is more or less made for this little pointy bit here on 6 Gun. You come to the front, this will raise up, it forms that. So we're going to put this to the side for the moment. We'll grab his feet and we'll take a look at these. What we're going to do now is we're going to take this part here. We want to raise these two up. Take this, so this hinge, flatten it here so where it's flat this way. You can go ahead and remove these pieces. You see these 2 tabs here, and the reason these are not painted black like the rest of him back here is because these are going to be doing lots of tabbing. You know, things that tab, they left red. This tabs, this piece here comes in and out. So left that red here so you don't scrape the paint off. Take his waist, 360 around. Oh yeah, I didn't go over articulation, but you got waist swivel, thigh swivels, knees, ankle tilts. So yeah, you got a lot of articulation in these guys. Bring this up, this piece here, tap into this little gap here on his legs. Same on the other. Like that. Bend them at the knee. Close the feet down. You're pretty much done with this piece. Just stick it to the side. Come back to this. Grab this. Grab his arms. And take them. It stays in. And just take the peg here. And you want to actually take what would be his left arm, and you want to put it on the opposite side, the right. And then what would be his right arm will now go on the left side. So back that way. Then you'll take these red guns you pulled off, and you'll just plug them into here. Now, also, I think that looks kind of cool on its own. Now you have this peg right here. Then on this right here, there's a peg hole. And this will now just come down, peg them together, and you have his spaceship mode. So he's got cannons on each wing, and you also can, you know, take your blast effects and you can use these ports here as guns as well, or you can just use these as his guns on the ends. And you also, if he's flying, you can just peg him in the back of here, like he's flying. That's his thrusters. So it, like I said, it is 6 Gun all over again. But I think he looks really good. So if you like skipped on 6 Gun, I say pick this guy up because it is an excellent figure. And something you can have some fun with. Now, one advantage he has over 6 Gun is the joints are a lot tighter on my Cromar than they are on my 6 Gun. He's very loose, and sometimes I can make him stand. His legs will just move around really easily. Whereas he's all leaned here. This one is a much tighter copy, and so it holds a pose a little bit better. So I like that. All the way around, and you even plug these in the back of his feet. You know, there's lots of places and things you do. I really love the blast effects. So now we'll just do a quick comparison with this with the G1 toy. So nice figure, nice update for a minor character. I don't see them having to make a whole new mold. I understand why they did not. I mean, I still like these guys nonetheless. I never had all 3 Powerdasher as a kid. At least I got all 3 modern name versions of them. So, on to my final thoughts. Alright, so final thoughts on Cromar. I would say he's a better 6 Gun than 6 Gun was. 6 Gun, he's there to complement your Titan class Metroplex and to be a weaponizer. But I think Cromar here, he's got the better joints. I think he's got the better colors, and he's got the more odd face, and I kind of dig that. Kind of like that. So I would say if you missed out on Six Gun, this guy, he's a good replacement for that, because he's the exact same figure, but just he is a different character. And I think if you have the other Powerdashers, might as well go ahead and pick this guy up anyway. So if you want this guy, I got mine from Entertainment Earth. I guess he's on Hasbro Pulse. I haven't checked, but I know when they showed him off at New York Comic Con, he went up that day on Entertainment Earth, and I put him on order for him and got him that way. But excellent figure. Well, if you like this review in any way, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Until the next one, peace out.